we've got the police. The police are playing on Dartmoor racetrack. I wonder what the police are doing down there.
Right, so a quick intro for the video before I go and get my flying suit on and finish rigging the aircraft. I'm going to whiz up for a little bit of a flight so that I can try and explain about how to fly in turbulence. Now this is probably more pertaining to the sub 70 arena, because a lot of people that have gone sub 70 have come from a paramotoring or paragliding background. Now the technique for dealing with turbulence in the paragliding world is to pressurise the wing. To do that you kind of fly a bit faster, etc., so that you've got a more solid wing that is less prone to collapse. Now that obviously depends on the wing, etc., but ultimately the bias for the paramotoring and paragliding world is to kind of fly faster to get through the turbulence to get it smoothed out. However, in the Flexwing world it's the polar opposite. So I want to go up, it's a little bit lumpy at the moment, ideal for this demonstration. Again, it's not a teaching video, it's just an explanation to try and explain why, when you hit turbulence or on a turbulent day, what you actually need to do. So if you're interested in finding that out, stay tuned for the video and hopefully I'll join you in the cockpit. So I need to finish rigging the wing and go from there, so join you in a minute.
I need my heated gloves today because it's cold. I've already got a runny nose. Heated gloves on. Oh, I'm just going to whack them up for full because I can. Awareness. I'm going to pull through 3 clear prop. Is on. Okay. Clear prop. That was from cold, first start, 4 degrees. Right, windsock's dancing around a bit. And there's Dan. So if you haven't seen that video with Dan's first flight, he's over there. And I'm going off to do my flight. And hopefully I will get enough flight time to prove what I want to prove, or demonstrate is more to the point. Let's see how this plays out. Dartmoor traffic, Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Lima Romeo, backtracking runway 01 AstroTurf for departure to the south, Dartmoor. And the runway, I might put a picture on the screen right now. Last time I went down this runway it was covered in snow and ice. It's just covered in a little bit of surface water now. Little puddles on the side. And we've got the police. The police are playing on Dartmoor racetrack. Smoothly applying the power. Power's coming up, smoothly through the fall, keeping straight, going forward on the bar. We're away, climbing away. Just forward, slight forward pressure to climb away, keeping the nose attitude correct. Right, so then, the main point of this flight, and it might be a short video at the moment because I'm sure the camera on my head is getting a little bit of rain on it, is that in turbulence, there are 2 ways of responding. And a lot of people go, I want to fly full beam through the turbulence to get to the other side of it. And they go, God, that was a rough trip. So the main point to demonstrate on this is, if you actually start flying faster, the aircraft inadvertently, or advertently as a result of, now becomes more responsive. So little inputs now have a greater effect on the aircraft. Now it's not just you doing that. If the aircraft is also rolled and disturbed in roll, it will have a greater effect like that. So there's a few lumps and bumps up here now, but the main point is that by flying faster you actually exacerbate the disturbance, the turbulence. So here's one useful thing. I'm just going to get myself leveled out. That if there is turbulence, by actually flying slower, and there's some turbulence there, and it hardly had any effect, and I appreciate this is an exaggeration, the aircraft hardly moves at all. So, there we go. Pushing forward, there is some turbulence out there now, and I'm gently flying slower than I would do normally. and the aircraft is not, let's see, my fingers are in the middle. Minor adjustments. Relax back. Fly faster. Oh, right, there we go. There's the aircraft getting buffeted around. I appreciate there's going to be some people in the comments going, well, I fly a bigger, faster, heavier aircraft. That's fine, but it's still going to have the same effect. Now, if I can simulate that on a light aircraft, just imagine what the difference would be when you normally, well, I'll fly at 75 or 80 or whatever, and by actually flying a little bit slower, the aircraft now becomes a little bit easier to manage in that turbulence, and makes your flight a little bit more pleasant. You may take a little bit longer to get there, but you're not going to be as worn out by flying that little bit slower. There we go. Push the bar forward. Slowing the aircraft down a little bit. 2 fingers there on the bar. Let's put the fingers on the rubber rather than the metal. Yeah. Just slowing it down a little bit. Now let's go and fly faster. Oh, right, there we go. And it's having a lot more effect on the aircraft. And I have to make bigger corrections to try and smooth it out. There we go. Oy. I've got both hands on the bar trying to smooth this out. Right, let's try slowing it down again. And hopefully that should be a nice little demonstration as to why when you are in turbulent air, slow down. And that contradicts my previous statement in what the paramotors want to do. They want to get through it and out, but also they want to pressurise the wing. In the Flexwing and Microlight world, your controls become more responsive, so you actually want to dull the aircraft down in that turbulent air. Just my thoughts, see what you think, drop me what you think I should be doing to make that turbulence less pronounced on my aircraft. If you've got any other different ways of thinking about it, let me know in the comments. And it was great to meet Dan today. Like I said, if you haven't seen that video, short video interview with Dan, there'll be a link up here in the description. If nothing else, I'm going to go back and see how the circuit is. It's getting a little bit moist. Don't want to put a wet wing away, but it was definitely worth it for that demonstration. I have had a few inquiries about the carb mod, and some good chats from friends about whether they found it working or not, and it seems to be all positive. So if you haven't seen that video, that'll be here. But that's probably more for the two-stroke fraternity that fly paramotor engines. That rain's definitely coming in. I think it was a good shout to come back. I wonder what the police are doing down there. Dynamo traffic, Golf Foxtrot, Whiskey Lima Romeo, late downwind, runway 01, AstroTurf. Downwind checks fuel sufficient for a go around required awareness. We've got no other traffic, nose wheel steering straight, hand throttle is closed, trim is set, and I'm secure, and the wind is down the runway. Let's try and get down before the rain. Ooh, it's raining over there. Let's get down. Whee! Dynamo traffic, Golf Foxtrot, Whiskey Lima Romeo, final runway 01, AstroTurf, Dynamo. Come down! Come down! Waving at policemen. Right, we have a speed, we have centre line. My speed is the positive side where I do want control, so I am pulling on some speed. I just have to tense up my arms a little bit. Runway's down the strip, final check. Looking at the far end of the runway as well. Keep it coming down, all the way coming down. Coming down. Little impulse. We're starting to round out. Little trickle just to smooth it out. Well, that was a wet flight. And hopefully the audio is recorded this time. Right then. Shutdown checks. Temps are good, RPM's good. And let's turn the thing off. Well, if nothing else, I hope that clarified a few bits and pieces. Like I said during the flight, if you've got any other ways of thinking about flying an aircraft in turbulence, let me know in the comments. As I say, it's all down to tips and techniques, and again, that's what this channel's all about. So hopefully that was useful, and until next time, if you haven't seen any other of my content, there'll be some links on the screen right now, but if not, delve into the playlist, loads of content there, and I'll see you in the comments section. So until next time, everybody, fly safe.